Hi! Hello everyone, this is Aegon of Astora, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Elden Ring. This is episode number 43, being recorded on Saturday the 22nd of April, 2023. I hope you're all having a fantastic day whenever it is you find yourself watching this. Okay, so, we have a few things on my to-do list here to my left before we get started. And the first is... Oh. This is the finger speaking. You will bring me tres leches cake. Now. 3 milk cake, for those of you who are wondering. It's quite good. The Fingers has quite the range. Oh, thanks for the rating, friends. Quite the range of cuisine. They like a variety of foods, I should say. So, something that is not on my list, but I wanted to point out. This appears to be the index finger and the middle finger, based on the length of the fingers. And then if you think back to the Divine Tower, the first Divine Tower we went to, the one in... what the heck was it called? Of Limgrave. That, I believe, was a thumb and an index finger, just based on the way you see the finger sort of in front of you. And like, if you were to try and do that with 2 of your other fingers, there's no way you could get your fingers unless you're double jointed or something. You can't get your fingers in that type of arrangement. So, you know, there appear to be lots of fingers and lots of different arrangements of fingers. We also heard about the 3 fingers. So yeah, that's a thing. And yeah, I mentioned it before, but this finger is in terrible, terrible shape. And I don't know if this... Oh, our HUD is off because we were trying to get images for the thumbnail. Oh, and yeah, I never even noticed, but I guess it makes sense that this is a throne. So, yeah. I don't know if it's a tree like the other one. The other one, we even noted that it looked very similar to a particular type of tree. And maybe it's just the lighting. But anyways, we have to speak with finger reader Elleh in order to read some item descriptions.
You have returned. What is it?
So, Regal Ancestor, yeah, we've already read those ones, so it was of the Natural Born. Bastard's Stars, flail which deals magic damage. Wow, we're just getting all the ratings today. Having been imbued with power by the remembrance of Astora, formed of the same many-colored star debris that comprise the form of the Natural Born of the Void. Unique skill, Nebula. Imbue the Natural Born's stars with magic to perform a sweeping strike. This attack leaves a dark cloud of stars in its wake that lingers briefly before exploding. It's a flail which deals magic damage. Indeed, it deals more magic damage than it does physical damage. And an Ash of War, and I think that's the first time we've seen an Ash of War for a remembrance. This Ash of War grants an armament the magic affinity and the following skill. Waves of Darkness. Plunge armament into the ground to release 3 waves of darkness. Follow up with a strong attack to swing the armament in a sweeping strike. So again, lots to think about with this idea of the Natural Born of the Void. So, the Void. So seemingly like the abyss. But it's like the abyss crossed with this sort of the cosmos, the idea of the cosmos in Bloodborne. Oh, I was hoping we'd be able to get some sort of, Oh, you know what? Okay.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
You know, for the longest time, I was like, oh, I can't really justify spending that many runes on this. But now that we have so many runes, like, who cares? So, yeah, let's... We're gonna level up our look once again.
Now go let the...
Okay, friends, are you ready? I don't know that I'm ready. Oh, it's perfect. But again, it might... we might run up against the same problem, which is that, yeah, when you're getting ready to parry friends, it might actually obscure our vision of where they are and how close they are. So it's everything I hoped it would be otherwise, though. It's, yeah, magnificent. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So the other note I had here on my list about Astal Natural Born of the Void. Jeez Louise, what is all these ratings? Is everyone just discovering, well, I guess 2118, that one's still just barely positive, which can't blame people. But yeah, 76 for this one, 52, 33. I'd be curious to load up my Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, and Bloodborne builds to see like if I have any messages that are rated this highly. I want to say that I probably do, but yeah, pretty good. Yeah, that we fought a boss before we met Astal named, what was her name? It's in my notes here somewhere. Falling Star Beast. And it looked very similar to Astal in that it had those sort of horns. And speaking of which, actually, decorated by a pair of great horns. So this is not quite the same as the horns that we found on the Falling Star Beast and on Astal, but yeah, they have somewhat similar horns, analogous horns, I would say. So yeah, that's interesting, I think. But yeah, the idea just based on the name Falling Star Beast is, you know, I wonder, did these beasts fall from these gods, I guess, did they fall from the sky? Were they falling stars? Is that what we're supposed to take to mean by falling stars? Because yeah, Falling Star Beast, not sure how else to interpret that. Then it's a beast that fell from the sky. So, and you know, they interpreted that as, oh, it's a falling star. So yeah, just a thought I had. Sorry, my notes are in no particular, and there's a bunch of stuff here I think I'll probably just want to talk about later because it's in no particular order and it's very messy, because I was just writing things down while editing as usual. And okay, so the next thing on my list then, we've already done the remembrance items, is an NPC roundup. So as usual, I'm going to start by going to talk to some people, and I'm not going to show you me warping. I'm just going to cut to whatever new dialogue we come across. So see you at the next new dialogue. Oh, we do have to offer some bell bearings here, actually. I have the Somber Miner's bell bearing and the Ghost Form, so I assume this is just going to give us upgrade materials. Indeed. Yeah, I'm not sure I understand the need to have all these different shops, but I suppose it is what it is. Okay. Thanks, Husk friends. There does not seem to be a lot going on. I was certain that EG would have had something, but apparently not. So let's see what we have here. Okay, these are not new, are they? Okay, well, we might as well start purchasing things, because maybe that will unlock additional things. Oh, is that us eating? Did we just eat? I heard a crunching noise that was not pleasant. Oh, okay. I thought there would be more powers unlocked here. Apparently not, though. Unless I'm missing something, which I may very well be. Okay then, what's next on our list? So the next thing on our list actually is the Elleh hideaway, because I realized when looking back at the or while doing editing for the episode in which we did the Elleh hideaway, there was a door that we could not access at the time. And I suppose they still don't know whether we're going to be able to access it. Maybe I'm... Because, yeah, there was a door, but yeah, it was another one of those puzzle things. And after the previous episode, I'm so turned off of the puzzles that... because I'm also just thinking maybe it's something that Sage Gallery has to unlock for us once we've completed the whole Millicent questline, which, yeah, no idea how we're going to do that either. So, yeah, I think we might just proceed for now. And I'll keep that on my list of starred Sites of Grace, and then we will return there. So that means then, if we look at our list of places to go, that's Elleh Hideaway, I'll just put that a little bit lower. The Grand Lift of Dectus is next. So let's go there now. So now we finally have the two halves of the medallion. And so I assume it's going to be this entire thing that goes up. Ooh. I assume we'll have a cutscene also. Let's see. The hat is blocking the medallion. Okay, pretty cool. So there was never going to be any point to us doing that, in the sense that, you know, obviously we already had access. We even have the Site of Grace that's right here unlocked. But yeah, cool to have done it the proper way, as opposed to the Finger Reader Crone. This one described the path we took through the Runestrewn Precipice as being sort of the coward's passage to get to the Altus Plateau. Whereas this was, you know, you're doing the full thing. And so we did it. So now the question is, because I am really torn on this point, I assume that's an Evergel. The question is whether we want to start doing that, or whether we want to go to the Great Waterfall Crest, because I did say I was going to consider this as part of the Altus Plateau. Decisions. I think we want to go to the Great Waterfall Crest, because we have in recent episodes been doing all of the underground areas, so yeah, let's do it. Great Waterfall Crest it is. And in no small part do I want to do this because, yeah, I'm just fascinated by the Prince of Death. First dead of the demigods and everything in and around that, so I was a little disappointed during the NPC roundup that, you know, Ronnie told us to tell E.G. and, oh gosh darn it, Ash of War Golden Land. Ronnie told us to tell E.G. and Celavis that, or Blythe, she didn't say anything about Celavis, that she loved them. But E.G., yeah, there's no new dialogue options with him. It's all the same stuff. Where he's saying that we have Ronnie in our hands, and that's that. So yeah, I'm not sure what to think about that. Well, I guess there's really not much to think about it, but and yeah, we don't presently have any idea where Blythe is. I considered going to the Mistwood where we first met Blythe, and maybe he would be sort of in the same place we first met him, because yeah, you see that sometimes with FromSoft NPCs. They return to the places they've been. But no, nothing. So really not sure what to make of that. Because the last we heard from him, oh yeah, I'm going to go take care of a trader. And then granted, we did find Celavis dead after that, so my assumption is that it was Celavis he was speaking of, and then he went and dealt with him, but then, yeah, we didn't see him after that, so unless that baleful shadow we murdered was, in fact, him. But of course, we did read in that item description for that mask that the baleful shadow was imitating her most trusted advisor or whatever. Gosh, what was it? Relic of an assassin who assumed the guise of Ronnie the Witch's loyal shadow. So, in other words, he may have been assuming the guise of, what's his face? Blythe, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was Blythe. Smithing Stone level 6, very nice. That is what I was hoping for. That we would start getting some level 6 smithing stones so we could finish upgrading our weapon. Although, at this point, for all I know, the weapon upgrades go up to plus 100 or something. Because I want to say it goes to at least plus 21. I think that's what the level 7 smithing stone said. It goes up to plus 21, which suggests that it goes at least as high as plus 25. I wanted the butterflies, thank you. Where did we see... There were ants somewhere. Gosh darn it. Okay, this place is giving me major Great Hollow vibes. Gosh darn it. Yeah, it looks like we have no choice but to engage in platforming. My favorite type of Souls gameplay, as you all know. Why is it always bug? Indeed. Oh no, I'm dead. Not my brightest moment, that. It was only a couple thousand runes. Oh, jeez, almost ran off the edge. Only a couple thousand runes there, so yeah, I'm not too bothered by that. If we don't end up going to get them, which I really don't feel like going to get them, so we're just gonna deal with it. I do see items. Yeah, those runes are in a terrible place. And yet, I still feel compelled. Gosh darn it, okay. You know, I'm grateful at least you can use Torrent here. However, I'm so dreadful at controlling Torrent that I would consider that a blessing and a curse at the same time. Gosh, major Great Hollow flashbacks from Dark Souls 1, for those of you who are wondering what Great Hollow is. What is going on here? Newman's Rune. Wow, there are many, many ants in here. Sorry, ant friends. Oh, out of stamina. Okay, that's the last of that crew. But then we still have this crew over here. Ugh. Do any of you guys know where the Prince of Death is? That's what I'm here for, really. Oh, dreadful. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't like this at all. Okay, I do like Newman runes though, so there's that, but... and rune arcs. I apologize for seemingly destroying your next generation Oh, this friend is boop, 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 boop. What is going on? There you go. No, they're not going to be pleased with us, are they? Okay, well, we have to face the music now, don't we? Gosh darn it. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Oh, there's no way we're surviving this. Oh my god, it's frightening. Oh my goodness. Oh. Not in a million years did I think we were going to survive that. Wow. Okay, probably not worth it, but we also don't know what's ahead of us, so maybe it will be. He's like, wait a second, where did all my friends go? Probably should have been paying attention. Could this be a dog? Oh. Legendary item shiny. Elden stars. This legendary incantation is the most ancient of those that derive from the Erd tree. Creates a stream of golden shooting stars that assail the area. It is said that long ago the Greater Will sent a golden star bearing a beast into the lands between, which would later become the Elden Ring. The Greater Will sent a golden star bearing a beast into the lands between, which would later become the Elden... Okay. Fascinating. I'm going to regret this. Aggroing these friends. Oh, or trying to and failing. Fly over the gap, can't it? Or no? It's actually bound to the ground. It's flying over. So it's like they hover as opposed to flying. Oh, stop it. I was hoping they would, like, fall into the gap or something. They may, in fact, be too clever for that. Oh. I spoke too soon. That's exactly what happened. Oh, that was close. That's pretty funny. The music in this area is so unsettling. Doesn't help that I can hear... Okay, I thought I saw an ant crawling behind us. Oh, can summon someone here? I am eventually going to want to upgrade our Mimic tier, I think, because, yeah, having 2 regrets is the only thing better than having 1 regret. But in the meantime, who should we summon? About Riot Lucaria friends. We haven't summoned them for a while. There they are. Oh, what? Oh, we need to drink our flask. Oops. I'm scared. Yeah, I think we're missing some item shinies on those tree branches over there. Oh gosh darn it. See an item shiny over there. Why is it always ants? It's gonna be something we don't need. I'm sure of it. You know, I don't hate it, don't love it either. Oh, thank you. Very kind of you. No item ahead. Probably my favorite type of message, although I'm so skeptical that I somehow I often end up saying, oh, well, I hope they're not lying. Let's go make sure. Oh, crud. I don't know what that liquid does. I'm sure it can't be good, though. Oh, gosh darn it. Good job, team. Golden Rune level 6. Warming Stones. Smithing Stone level 4. Oh, gosh darn it. Ants everywhere. Because of course there are. Ugh. I have to save quit and pick up this recording session later. So, thanks, Riot Lucaria soldier friends. See you later, friends. This hat. And we're back. My apologies, friends. Yeah. As you know, my daughter is only a shade over 5 months old, so sometimes we have to just drop everything and attend to her. So that was one such occasion. We could summon a Mimic tier, because it just takes HP. I think, as I mentioned, What if we change our headpiece or something? Does the Mimic Tear also change? No. So it's just at the point at which we presumably, like... Yeah, it's made from our blood, I guess. Hence the crimson tears being drained. So we still don't have a map of this area. We're still sort of flying blind. I do seem to recall there were... We came from there. I do seem to recall there being some bugs in the corner over here, but I think it was around here. Hello, bugs. There they are. They found us. Oh my goodness. Dreadful noises. Wow, I love that the Mimic Tear is even using the same things. Like, yeah, it's such a minor thing, but that is such a cool little touch. What did they cast? Magic fortification, I guess? Wow, okay. Good job, friend. It's so amazing. Honestly, this is like the greatest possible thing. Just look at the beauty, the majesty, double the regret, but none of the regret all at once. It's tremendous. Again, just trying to sort of get a sense of where we are. So again, this is where we just came from. I keep thinking those things that look like arteria leaves are bloodstains, but they're obviously not. I'm going to assume we cannot go down in this massive chasm here. What do you think, Mimic Tear friend? Any thoughts? No, I don't have thoughts. I just stand around. So, I wonder if it's using the... whatever our casting thing is. Because we didn't have the shield equipped. Yeah, that's interesting. Whatever you have currently equipped, when you summon them, that's what they're going to have, seemingly. Which makes sense. Oh, get wrecked. Except the problem is this friend keeps using magic for... Oh, okay. See ya, friend. Good job. They keep using magic fortification, but like, why? There's no need for it. I guess just because they have it equipped. Formic rock, which... what the... is that just because of the butterflies? Okay. Oh, these are... not top-notch textures. Oh, what did I just... gosh darn it, did not mean to do that. I need to refresh my memory as to the name of the friend we're looking for. It's Godfrey, I think. No, Godwin. Yeah, Godwin. Not Godfrey. Oh, that was close. I felt that one in my stomach. My excuse is going to be that I'm thoroughly exploring the area. I think I'm going in circles now. That I'm thoroughly exploring the area, but really it's that I'm terrified. So I'm just biding my time here. Okay. That's a ghost friend on a horse. One of the Mausoleum Guardians, whatever they're called, on a horse. What are they called again? This is the handy thing about these ashes, is that you really do. It helps you, yeah, Mausoleum soldiers. Oh, is that a finger reader? Oh, it is. Oh, and a site of grace. Beautiful. Deeproot Depths. So what was this one? Oh, Great Waterfall Crest. Okay. What's wrong, friend? She looks so upset.
Oh, Lord Godwin. Such cruelty. Such humiliation. Oh, my poor, sweet lordling should have died a true death. As the first of the demigods to die. As a martyr to destined death. But why must it yet bring such disgrace? A scion of the Golden Bough. Sentenced to live in death. How could such a thing come to be? Oh.
Wow, okay, so this is the first finger reader we've come across who... Oh yeah, this place is in dreadful shape, as you might expect. The first finger reader we've come across who hasn't been committed to her duty as a finger reader. And who's just been... Yeah, wow. Going on with her monologue instead of, you know, reading fingers. Just... Yeah, wow, I'm actually quite surprised by that. Time for something incredible, I'm sure. I've no doubt about that, friend. I'm scared. Gonna run away again. Darn it. Pretty sure we've already dealt with those ant friends. Let's just push forward, Aegon. Come on. Let's not be a scaredy cat. Is this supposed to be like standing water? Looks like milk. Oh, of course there are basilisks here. Why wouldn't there be? But yeah, it couldn't possibly be standing water because there's waterfalls right here. But yeah, it looks too white to just be plain water. And we really need to upgrade our bow and or give it strength scaling somehow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm dead. Okay, that's really interesting. That is what happened to Sorcerer Rogier. In the place under... What was it? When he became half living and dead friend. Half living and dead friend. When he became afflicted with death, basically. It was under... Was it under the Academy of Raya Lucaria or under Stormvale? I think it was under Stormvale. It was indeed under Stormvale, or was it? The one with the chapel. One of them had a chapel in it. I think it was the Academy. No. I guess the chapel didn't have a site of grace associated with it, so it was Stormville. That is the exact animation we saw with his bloodstain, which up until now I've been wondering, like, what the heck happened to him? He was death blighted. In other words, cursed. However, as best as I can tell, there's nothing wrong with us. So, for one reason or another, that doesn't seem to affect the player character Tarnished. Just, yeah. Anyways, not sure what to think about that. It is apparent that we need some more vitality. So, where is that Prince of Death pustule? And not sure anything else would be better than that for vitality, so yeah, that'll work. That'll do it. My goodness. Basilisks. I hate basilisks so much. Is that one of those opera friends? It looks slightly different. Oh, there's another one. No, that's something new. Frightening. Oh, man. I don't like this one bit. Oh, crud. Not a good start. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, it sees us. Oh dear. That's not good. Hard to tell what's going on here. Was this a failed attempt to create dragons or something? Oh. Brutal. Oh my goodness, okay. I don't like this one bit. Yeah, come out here, please. Don't make me go in there. That's not fair, friends. There you go. Thank you. Oh, come on. Thank you. Wow, they really swarm you. Oh no. I feel like they're a lot more aggressive in this than they ever were in Dark Souls. Oh, that's bad. Okay, we need to take a break here. Sorry, friend, you got a few arrows in your eye there. Oh, gosh darn it. They're aggressive and nimble. Like, they've slightly changed the model from Dark Souls. Certainly, they didn't have these flourishes, however you would describe them. These things. Fins, I guess. Nor these things hanging off of them. So that could just be, you know, they're being rendered in greater fidelity because of the new platform. Whereas Basilisks first appeared in, 2 generations ago. But in addition to that, don't know if they had claws either. But yeah, anyways, not pleasant. Very interesting that above ground, and we don't know what it actually looks like above ground yet because we've not, I guess we've kind of been there to the Divine Bridge, but I did not notice a body of water when we were up there. So I love the attention to detail in the world in general, the fact that, you know, we have these locations that are not just sort of thrown together, but like it actually, there's a logic to the things you find and where you find them. Oh my gosh, the whole time it was a rune arc. I appreciate rune arcs, but okay, that made it worth it, I think. That definitely made it, up to plus 18. Oh, gosh darn it. No, that's not what we needed. Or was it? It was. Okay, that's good. Okay, never mind. That was worth it. Because the next time we go to the Roundtable Hold, we will now be able to upgrade our weapon to plus 18. And potentially further. As we also have some plus 7 smithing stones as well. Oh my gosh, okay. So, is this a grafting experiment gone awry? Yeah, it's frightening, whatever it is. I keep checking the map, forgetting that we don't have a map. I really hope I didn't miss a very obvious map. So that's another one of those friends, yep. And there too. Sorry, friend. I gotta take a drink of coffee, so I figured I might as well make myself busy while doing that. Almost 4,000 runes for taking them out. Oh, be careful of the edge there, friend. Whoop. Oh no. I hope they didn't drop an item. Oh man. I didn't think that they could actually fall off. That's whoopsie boops. We can call Torrent in here if we need to, which is good to know. I'm almost certainly not exploring this location in the most efficient manner. On level 1, so if these are Mausoleum Guardians, like, is this whole area supposed to be a mausoleum? Oh, what? I didn't realize they had crossbows. Oh, crud. Whoops. That was silly of me in my panic, because the friend was about to shoot fire at us. I did not stop to consider whether there was a gap between that tree branch and the one I was jumping to. Or tree root, I should say. I'm half tempted to go upgrade our weapon. However, rather than having to pop a bunch of runes in order to do that, might as well just grab our runes here first. No, okay, I guess we can fight this friend again as well. See if they drop anything. 9, okay. With visions of explosion. Sorry, friend. I hope you're not lactose intolerant. And where's the edge? Item down there. Oh, so there is a mausoleum here. I can hear it. There it is. That's pretty funny. Prince of Death's staff. Staff embedded with sullied amber, said to be a very part. What is that? Said to be a very part of the Prince of Death. Okay. Enhances death sorceries. Did they mean very important part or something like that? One of the staves deemed heretical by the Academy for its ability to allow sorceries to be augmented through faith in addition to intelligence. So in other words, it's like hexes in Dark Souls 2, which I believe are also said to be heretical. Okay, so from up here you can see the top of the waterfall. This appears to be a rather large area. You can also see a spirit spring leading up to that level where the top of the waterfall is. A rare item on top of that building as well. So presumably we're going to use this spirit spring to get up there. And the sound of a scarab. But where? Also, that message said grace ahead. I don't see Site of Grace anywhere. These friends are seemingly everywhere. Oh, so I guess they're gargoyles? Yeah, the poison arrows really do not travel very far in this. Oh, Site of Grace is down there. Whoops. Beautiful. That is a tremendous boon. We should be able to hit the ground here. Ah. Okay. Oh, gosh darn, basilisks everywhere. Yeah, I'm not gonna rest. Just so we don't respawn anything. We'll just try to clear the whole area if possible. Frame rate is dropping. Oh, you all know how I love to loot graves. Or rob graves, I should say. these are some of the more robbable graves we've come across in the game. Usually it's just low-level runes. There's a ton of stuff here, and high-level runes as well. So I am not above that. Nascent butterfly. That scared me. These friends appear very tired. It's another spirit spring. Wow. This area is quite something. What is this site of grace? The Nameless Eternal City. So, 3 Eternal Cities then we've been to. Nokron, Nokstella, and the Nameless Eternal City. I don't know if we've seen any of the Mausoleum soldiers using a great bow. So that would be a first. Hate you, basilisks. Gosh darn it. Did I say hate? I mean love. I love you. So please don't murder me. Somber Smithing Stone level 6. Oh, that's bad. We're cornered. Okay, we're fine. Hi. Stressful fighting these friends. Let's see what it says here. Just Deeproot Depths. It's like maybe we'll find out the name this way. A ranged battle indeed. Oh, the other 2 are actual gargoyles? It's just the one in the middle. Of War Vacuum Slice. Vacuum Slice. Lost skill of ancient heroes. Hold the armament aloft to surround it with a shearing vacuum, then launch it forward as a blade-like projectile. You know what? Their faces look just like the Valiant Gargoyles that we fought. So there's seemingly okay, so the Valiant Gargoyles have been sort of repaired with corpse wax. So these are seemingly the Valiant Gargoyles before they had their corpse wax repair job done. So, yeah. A bit unnerving, to be sure. The reason my camera keeps jerking is that I keep hitting the lock-on button looking for Basilisk. That is not my analog stick drifting. I hope not, anyway. Or rather, I should say... Oh, no. Oh, I just got the hornet sweat. Gosh darn it. I disturbed the hornet's nest, so to speak. Serves me right for that silly that silly falling death, gravity death. Death by gravity, I should say. Because I had already dealt with all these friends. And then I had to go and die by gravity. Oh, come on. Dragon Wound Grease. Yeah, well, before we go upgrade our weapon, we might as well just try to clear the entire area. See if we can do that. Ah, very nice. Wow, okay. It is a rather significant area in terms of its size. Roughly the size of the Lake of Rot and the Ainsel River and Ainsel River Main combined. But that could just be because of the massive tree, which is, or at least close to the Erd tree itself. Doesn't look like it's the root of the, or the bark root of the Erd tree. I'm not sure how to describe it. It is much too early in the morning. 6:45 and I've been recording for 26 minutes. Got up at 5:30 today to record. It is Sunday, April the 23rd, 2023. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I am having a fantastic day because I am playing Elden Ring. But otherwise I am quite tired. Just trying to get my bearings here. Trying to remember whether there were basilisks in Dark Souls 3. I know there was in Dark Souls 2 as well. I always could just pull down my official strategy guide from the bookshelf to my right, but I'm also lazy. I don't want to waste any recording time, so I will continue to speculate in my mind. Okay, so we've dealt with all of this. Yeah, once again, I'm having a similar issue here that I've had in other areas, which is when you have these ruins, everything looks more or less indistinguishable. So, it makes it somewhat difficult to know what you've done and what you haven't. In that respect, the basilisks are actually kind of useful because, you know, they serve as a marker for, okay, you've clearly not done this area if there are basilisks here. Oh gosh darn you, thank you. We can summon help here. But which spot? I'm trying to figure out where the boundary is for the help. Because it might be worthwhile summoning Latenna for help with all those Mausoleum friends. Oh, stop it. However, I don't think we've explored everything here yet, so before we proceed in that direction, let's make sure we got everything around here. Yeah, we've still not gone up to that tower there yet, so let's give that a shot. Surprised they didn't design these friends with this particular counter in mind. Maybe I'm just extra cheesy, who knows? Might as well call me Chester Cheetah. Oh no. Okay, that's close. Regrets covered in blood. Oh, come on. Are you joking? Oh, that's bad. Whew, got scared there for a minute. It's a good message. Okay, so we can jump down to this building here. They might actually be able to hit us from there. Oh, there's a site of grace. That's, oh no, oh you dummy. Gosh darn it. That was very silly of me. Okay, thank goodness. Oh man, okay. Oh, silly ants. Gosh, I sure thought, like, Godfrey would be, like, right here. Or Godwin, rather. Nope. Oh, gosh darn it. I'm scared I'm gonna screw this up. Probably don't even need Torrent for this. Yeah, let's try without him. Oh no. Gosh darn. Okay. Sometimes the simplest jumps are just terrifying. Yeah. I don't know if I'd say that's precious. Certainly it's a rare item. Unless that's what the blue thing means, specifically that they're precious items. Which I suppose is entirely possible. Please tell me we're safe to jump from here. Okay, that scared me for a second. Oh, so this is not considered an open world area. Across the roots. Alright then, let's head back to the Roundtable Hold. Because we got some upgrades to do. Plus 18. Plus 19. Plus 20. And plus 21. Okay, I guess we'll just keep going. Plus 22. Plus 23. My goodness. That is a significant jump.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
I am here for spirit tuning. Where? There's our mimic tier. Might as well upgrade this. All right. So that means we have 2 plus 10s now. I'm sorry, Aurelia. I love you, but I also love regret. Alrighty. And then I think, yeah, maybe, well, let's see how far. just for loyalty's sake, let's see how far we can get Aurelia on her upgrade path as well. Oh, never mind. We don't have enough Grave Glove for it. Okie dokie. And then we need arrows. So let's go to the Church of Elleh.
Always a pleasure. Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Probably should have made note of how much damage we were doing previously, but now we are up to, oh my gosh, 709. That is ridiculous. But I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so I think we want to go to the Nameless Eternal City because we have to deal with the Mausoleum still. And everything else, I'm going to say that we've dealt with it because we may be missing an item or two or three here and there, but yeah. Not fun fighting basilisks, I will say. I am reasonably certain, though, that we have dealt with everything, although, we did not fight all of these friends, did we? Wow, you can almost one-shot them. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh no, that's bad. Okay, I'm satisfied. Let's go. Get the heck out of here. So I wanted to make sure there was nothing on this roof here. Okay, we did not leave much for Lieutenant to do here. I'll let Lieutenant deal with him. Good work, Lieutenant. She really is tremendous at what she does. horseback battle. Why? Oh, what the? What the heck? Okay, is that why we need to be on horseback? What is she shooting at? Oh, oh, that's what hit us. The great bow friend up there. Okay, that makes sense. We might have been better off summoning the Mimic Tear. Oh, although even the Mimic Tear wouldn't be able to accompany us this far, so... So that friend was just a regular Lordsworn. Or Bannerman, as I've been calling them. Smithing Stone level 5. Give me them barnacles. Where are the barnacles at? I don't see any barnacles. Oh, I see. So we're supposed to climb the tree first. And then board it. And clear the barnacles from the top, maybe? Let's find out. So suspicious. Like, wait, there can't just be a free item in here. Is this what that person meant by try horseback battle? Oh, very clever. Ooh, wow, beautiful, okay. Don't imagine that's the intended route. I suppose the intended route would probably be where the spirit spring is, right there. Well played, friends. You acquitted yourself quite well. Okay, there's another Primordial Knight. Mausoleum surcoat. Armor worn by headless soldiers who endlessly guard the wandering mausoleum. The surcoat depicts the mausoleum bell, which rings in constant mourning for the soulless demigods. So, in the Weeping Peninsula, I rewatched that episode before it went live, one of the Weeping Peninsula episodes. And, oh gosh darn it. And in that episode, one of the ghost friends was talking about soulless demigods as well as the nameless like the unwanted demigod. And my assumption, given where we were, because Weeping Peninsula is sort of like a area that you would go to, that's the way someone in the comments put it, I don't remember who, my apologies, but an area you would go to if you were perhaps having a hard time with Stormville Castle. That presumably on that basis they would be talking about Godric, that Godric is unwanted. Okay, hold that thought for 1 second. Oh. Oh my goodness, thank you. Smithing stone level 6, very nice. Okay, now question is, can we get back? No, in other words, gosh darn it. Okay, that was not the smartest thing I've ever done. All I saw was an opportunity to take out the Great Bow Friend, and took it. But now we have to start that whole process over again. So yeah, anyways, my assumption is that that friend was talking about Godric as being an unwanted demigod, because we did hear that, you know, Godric being dismissed as only a distant relation of Queen Marika, but still not sure exactly what that is supposed to mean. Oh, leave me alone, Basilisk. Oh, gosh darn it. They really are everywhere in this area. Complete nuisance. There are items everywhere, too. Why is it always Archer? Yeah, presumably if you tried to grab that item with the Archer friend there, you would be getting launched off the side. This game's equivalent of the Anorlando Silver Knight Archers, I would presume. There are like 8 different places right now where I want to go. Have we explored this area yet? I don't think we have. Oh, right. Can't remember if we parried this one last time. Oh, Crucible Knight Siluria. Wow, get wrecked. Siluria's Tree. Siluria's Tree, weapon of one of the two honored as foremost among the Crucible Knights. The primordial form of the Erd Tree is close in nature to life itself, and this spear, modeled on its crucible, is imbued with ancient holy essence. Unique skill Siluria's Woe thrusts the weapon in a spiraling motion, surrounding it in a vortex of wind. Charged attacks have the power to blow enemies away, or blow away enemies, and can fire the tornado forwards. No Erd Tree ahead. Yeah, there's not a lot of tranquility in this area as far as I'm concerned. So what was Siluria guarding here? Crucible Tree Helm, Armor, Gauntlets, and Greaves. Very nice. Helm of the Crucible Knights who served Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. The Grey Tree ornamentation is the Knight Siluria's mark, displayed also by her men. Holds the power of the Crucible of Life, the primordial form of the Erd Tree. Strengthens aspects of the Crucible incantations. Armor of the Crucible Knights who served Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, worn by the Knight Siluria and her men. Okay, there's not much else there. It's beautiful armor, absolutely just tremendous armor. Let's see. Yeah, it hides our beautiful face, so that's a no-go right away. Okay, how does it compare in terms of stats? It's lighter and has better holy defense. Okay, I think. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, we'll stick with the clean rot. Yeah, can use the greaves though. Or gauntlets, I should say. And we're still medium rolling, so that works. Okay, cool. Well, that was worth it, I would say. Now, what is down here? Okay, that was a clever move. Ouch. Ouch. If they'd hit us with that poke attack, we would have been in deep trouble. Somber Smithing Stone level 7. We already got that item. Might as well check out everything else before we go back on top of those roots to try and board the Mausoleum. Okay, I think that will never be super clunky to me. It will never not be super clunky, I should say. Lightning Great Bolt. Great Bolt tipped with a clump of gravel stone shards. Deals powerful lightning damage. Indeed. Wow, Smithing Stone level 6, these friends are dropping now. Very nice. You can see what looks like an archer? Yeah. Just waiting for people to go for that weapon there, I guess. Oh. Whoop. Get wrecked. Trickster. Mausoleum Soldier Ashes. Okay. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirits of 5 Mausoleum soldiers. Spirits of 5 headless soldiers who confound foes by disappearing and reappearing at will. The Mausoleum is where the bodies of soulless demigods are lain to rest, and these soldiers followed their masters into death by severing their own heads from their bodies. Okay, that's dark. Not unlike what we saw in Dark Souls 3 with the Lothric Knights, I should add. So that's interesting. What are all these friends doing? Yeah, I suppose they're not bothering anyone, so might as well just leave them to it. Let them do their thing. these friends here we've already dealt with, seemingly. Yes, indeed. So... oh gosh darn it. I think that was one of the basilisks killing themselves. Alright, we did it. Let's get these, as someone in the comments put it, scarnacles. Skull barnacles. Okay, I think we did it. Oh, whoops. Okay, I think we probably are going to want to... I should have checked the respective values when we were speaking with, gosh darn it. Yeah, I think we'll probably want to duplicate this one, though. It's probably the highest value. Not that we're going to use it anyway, but... so, soulless demigods, we are imbuing, and of course they don't have heads either, which is interesting given what we just learned about the Mausoleum Guardians. So we're imbuing the soulless demigods' bodies with the remembrances of these other friends. So, and you know, of course, remembrances are essentially souls. They're boss souls or lord souls. Souls in all but name. Great bow. Enormous great bow, larger than any man, cannot be drawn with any ordinary level of strength, but the force of its shots is extraordinary. A great bow can only fire great arrows. Somber smithing stone level 7. Yeah, we've not really found any special weapons that I think are worth upgrading. We were previously upgrading our... whatever that halberd was, the golden halberd that we got from the first boss of the game. Or second boss of the game, depending on how you look at it. Hello, butterflies. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, I don't think they're that important. So, is it time to move on? I would say yes. Oh. Gosh darn it. Well. Golden Rune level 8. Yeah, I'm satisfied. Oh. Rune bear in there, it looks like. Let's see if we can do this without waking them up. This, however, I think is a trap as old as the Valley of Drakes in Dark Souls 1. There's that, yeah, the zombie dragon there. Sleeping right by a handful of items. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, that hurts. Oh no. Gosh darn it. I'm sorry, Rune Bear friend. Oh. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay, yeah, not really worth it, but... At least this way we can leave the Rune Bear in peace. To do Rune Bear things. It's okay, friend, go do your thing. It was very, you know, they say bears hibernate for months and months and months. That was a very light hibernation. I believe they do live in caves just like that one. When they're hibernating, that is. Okay, yeah, I'm satisfied. I think we should go to the next site of grace, which was across the roots. How close are we to leveling up? Not really tremendously close, so we'll just leave it, I suppose. So we can go in that direction, and nothing really over here, although... does appear to be some stuff there. Yeah, perhaps if we had jumped off in the opposite direction. Yeah. Maybe we'll keep that in mind for later. Is this a boss room? Oh, it is a boss room. Okay. Okay, so... is this who I think it's going to be? Ooh. Okay, I think... this is Godwin. You can see the death root, essentially. So this is the source of all the death root in the world. And this is more or less exactly what I hypothesized, I think. Let's try and get a screenshot first for a potential thumbnail image. Okay, friends, I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. Okay, we're going to try this again because I wasn't sure how far into the boss room I'd be able to get without aggroing him. Or it. And this is farther than I thought, so... So yeah, let's go replenish our flask. I'm so scared, my goodness. Now that we know, we can get a bit closer first. Looks like a mermaid. Or a merman. You can see what looks like the crown or a ring there. Oh, ascending gate. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, gosh darn it. Didn't mean to do that. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. I need another image. Okay, that looks like the eyeball. You can see the nose. Oh, okay, I see. It's one eyeball. Here, let me show you with the bow so you can actually see what I'm pointing at. One eyeball here, right eyeball, left eyeball, nose. Absolutely terrifying. Oh dear. Fia's champion. Okay. Sorcerer Roshir, oh. Okay. This is Fia's gauntlet, I suppose. Okay, if you're allowed to have summons, then so am I. So yeah, I thought we were cool with Fia. Unless she thinks that we're threatening her goal, which is to sort of spread death throughout the land. Okay, that was not exactly what I was expecting there. Fia's Mist, sorcery of Fia, the Deathbed Companion, creates a deathly mist before the caster, which inflicts death blight upon those who enter. This sorcery may be cast while in motion. Charging enhances the range of the mist. This sorcery was developed to oppose the Roundtable Hold and is effective only against the Tarnished. So in other words, you can't use it against NPCs unless those NPCs are tarnished. Oh, there's Fia. Okay. Prince of Death's throne. Hi friend, long time no see. Did you want to cuddle a bit?
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order?
So yeah, that's why she... No, I want to be held. That's exactly why she attacked us. Yeah, no, I want to be held. I don't particularly care for the Golden Order, to be honest, but yeah, let's cuddle.
You are an odd one. I am the guardian of those who live in death. They call me a foul and rotten witch, yet you still wish to be held by me?
Oh my goodness. Okay, there goes our HP bar.
Have you ever seen a Hallowbrand? When the first of the demigods died, his flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede. Godwyn's Hallowbrand has since been recovered at the Roundtable Hold, but there is another Hallowbrand out there somewhere.
I've already got it, friend.
We must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord.
So are we unlocking another ending here? So my assumption is with Ronnie that we unlocked one ending there, and this would presumably be a second ending to unlock, in addition to the standard sort of serving the Roundtable Hold ending.
When Godwyn died, a Hallowbrand scored his flesh, but another exists. And I must before my hands. Will you still let me hold you?
Oh.
Even
Sorry, I thought that was repeat dialogue. Oh, crud. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, might as well give it to her.
This is the other Hallowbrand. How did you... Oh, my utmost thanks. With this, Godwyn can take his rightful place as first of the dead and claim a second, illustrious life. You are our true champion. And though I can't be of any use to you, can I hold you tight? If only for a moment.
Oh. Radiant Baldekin's blessing.
I will soon lay with Godwyn, and it will surely stir within me the new life of the Golden Prince and first dead of the demigods, as the rune of those who live in death. Please, do one thing for me. Brandish this child, my rune, and take for yourself the throne. Stay the persecution of those who live in death by becoming our Elden Lord. I will soon lay to conceive. Brandish my rune. Stay
okay.
By becoming.
So, protection of a hidden temple in the guise of a bedchamber. This blessing is of the utmost rarity. Uses FP to temporarily raise poise. This effect lasts longer than a mere favor. It is said a deathbed companion will only produce a blessing of this kind for a champion but once in her entire life. The sole blessing which she imbues of her own volition. So wait, did she say I need to use this in order to unlock that ending? Was that the thesis of her? Let's verify that. What a romantic place to be held with all of these flies and stuff buzzing about.
I will soon lay with Godwin to conceive my child, the rune. Brandish my rune, and take for yourself the throne. Stay the persecution.
Right, okay. So, when we rezone, she's going to be gone and there's going to be a rune there that we have to take. And with that rune, we will be able to become Elden Lord on behalf of those who live in death. That's my interpretation of all of that. So let's rest. Jeez, Godwin, you are in rough shape, friend. Okay, she's still here.
This is goodbye, my dear, but I am satisfied. I choose to lie with Godwin of my own will, not the remains of one chosen for me, and I will bear a child who will inherit your warmth too. What greater blessing could there be but to be born a deathbed companion?
I can think of a few.
This is goodbye, but I choose to lie with Godwin, and who will inherit what greater...
So she chooses to lie with Godwin of her own will, not one that was chosen for her. In other words, the greater will. Say, this is the most radiant hamster butterfly alien I've ever seen. He is the best. I'm gonna use this so that we get our HP back. Oh. Do we not get it back? Or is it after it runs out? 16, 18 is what we have now. There we go. Oh, she's gone. Okay, deathbed dream. Okay, let me rest first. And we might as well level up as well. Ooh, Lichdragon Fortissax. Oh no, I'm scared. What the? What is happening? So Fortissax was the dragon that someone befriended. I want to say it was Godwin, which gave rise to the ancient dragon cult. And unlike the other dragons, which are flying dragons or wyverns, Fortissax is an actual dragon, which is to say that, at least in George R.R. Martin's interpretation of it, or no, sorry, it's the opposite of what George R.R. Martin suggests. George R.R. Martin thinks actual dragons don't have arms, whereas in FromSoft games, the dragons have arms. And it's the wyverns who what the heck? Remembrance of the Lichdragon. I was not expecting that at all. I feel like Godwin looked different there. Maybe it was just the angle I was looking from. Okay, I'm very confused by that whole thing. And I panicked, which is why I summoned Latenna. But yeah. Remembrance of the Lichdragon Fortissax hewn into the Ord Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the Finger Reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. Excuse me. After Godwin the Golden became the Prince of Death, the ancient dragon fought long and hard against the death within its companion. Alas, victory was never achieved, and its only reward was corruption. So, yeah, Godwin became friends with Fortissax, and then after he became this, Fortissax tried to fight it off, but instead of being successful, it just corrupted Fortissax. That's really sad. Could this be a boss? And there's the rune. Oh, it's the second half of the death mark. So by reunifying the death mark, so hold on, so she lay with Godwin. Yeah, I'm not sure I fully, like, I understand this sequence of events that just transpired. We gave her the curse mark. She lay with Godwin, whatever that looks like. And then when we came back, we touched her, we entered the dream, we fought Fortissax, and now the 2 curse marks have become a rune. Yeah. So, like I said, I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Mending rune of the Death Prince. Rune gestated by Fia, the deathbed companion, used to restore the fractured Elden ring when brandished by the Elden Lord. Formed of the 2 Hallowbrand half-wheels combined, it will embed the principle of life within death into order. The Golden Order was created by confining destined death. Thus, this new order will be one of death restored. So, in other words, the Golden Order was created by confining destined death. So, in theory then, that would prevent us from respawning. So yeah, not unlike in Dark Souls, which I think is very interesting. Okay, let's rest again before we warp. I think we're probably going to...
Prince of Death, take a good long look. See the wrath of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. This is what's become of your precious witch. Naught but expired meat and bone. This is a proper death, O Prince. Look at this rotten whore. No more children can be got from this useless flesh. Behold, your mother is dead. This is revenge, you witch, and you ghoul. This is the wrath of D.
Okay, this has certainly been an eventful episode. Okay, so D's back somehow. Hey friend, how's it going? You know, she was already dead, right? Like, you didn't need to do anything? Is it D talking, or is it D's brother talking? Hope you don't mind if I loot this item real quick. Fia's hood robe. Hood of black cloth that covers the whole head, worn by Fia, the deathbed companion, on her journey after being exiled from her home. The fabric itself is soft as silk. The fabric itself is soft as silk and thin enough that those embraced can feel every pulse, every bit of her warmth. So she was exiled from her home. Hi, friend.
Hello. The rotten witch is dead. The Golden Order unsullied. Now I can look my brother Darian in the eye. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit.
So D and Darian, or is Darian the actual name? D, Beholder of Death. So this whole thing was about wanting to look his brother in the eye. Is that why his brother's eyes are covered?
Darian, now I have no regrets. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit.
Yeah, friend, you know, I got news for you. So for starters, Fia was already dead. You didn't need to stab her. And second, you know, everything has already been done. Like, I've already reunified the Rune of Death. You know, I now have the option, seemingly, when the game ends, to spread death everywhere. But so is he thinking that if it's unsullied, his brother will come back to life? I'm not sure. Either he's misunderstanding how it works, or I'm misunderstanding how it works. I suppose both are possible.
Darian,
okay. Let's rest and see if this progresses in any way. Inseparable sword, twinned helm, armor, gauntlets, and greaves. Sword forged by compounding silver and gold. A sacred weapon to hunt those who live in death, deals holy damage. The inseparable twins found solace in the Golden Order, the only institution not to revile them as accursed beings. Helm depicting entwined twins of gold and silver. The two known as D are inseparable twins. They are of two bodies and two minds, but one single soul. Not once do they stand together, not one word do they speak to one another. Perhaps this armor longs to find its way to the other D. So the other descriptions appear to be more or less the same. Alrighty, we might as well rest once more for good measure. I'm curious to see where this goes now. We're in Leyndell. Furl calling finger remedy. Whereabouts in Leyndell? Wow, okay. Wow. So indeed, it does look like there's a door here. I mentioned this in, it would have been, I think, episode 30. And a site of grace. So I think we're going to have to come back to this. Okay, before we call it an episode, let's warp to the Roundtable Hold and check out the remembrances. Fortissax's Lightning Spear, incantation that channels the power of the ancient dragon Fortissax, creates 2 spears of red lightning and stabs them into the ground from above, one after another. On impact, each spear will burst into trails of lightning covering the area. During the War of the Ancient Dragons, these twin red lightning stakes were the hallmark of one ancient dragon who was called the Mightiest Boulder Stone. And then the second one is incantation that channels the power of the ancient dragon Fortissax, now corrupted by death. Strikes surroundings with a storm of death lightning, inflicts death blight upon foes. Charging extends duration of the storm. It is said that this golden lightning was wielded by Godwin, who befriended Fortissax. And no new equipment either.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide.
I'll do just that. I think it's funny that she presumably knows we have, this very particular remembrance, which suggests that we've been in contact with those, that she's not doing something to dissuade us from these other sort of perspectives. But yeah, in any case, that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you all very, very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.